have a new microphone. Well, it's a wireless microphone that I'm really replacing an existing microphone. And I'll tell you why. So the microphone that's being replaced is the Saramonic Blink 500. Now, I've had it a while. Actually, I've had it a long time, actually. And it was mainly for me to have either on myself or if I'm filming someone else. And, you know, the receiver is on the camera, microphone on the person. So then, as time progressed, I started needing to mic two people. So what did I do? I got a second microphone. Now, according to the company, you can add a second microphone to this one receiver. Well, I bought it. I let a little time pass, and I tried to connect the second one to the transmitter, and it never would connect. I tried multiple times. I even reached out to the company. I've called. I've also emailed, and I never heard anything back from anybody. That was a little disappointing, but okay, live and learn. Again, it's still a good set for, let's say, risque locations for me. Quick interruption. If you're liking this video so far, how about liking and subscribing to help me grow this channel? I appreciate it. Now back to this video, okay? Let's go. So I had a video shoot coming up where, again, I need to record two people at the same time. So I was forced to have to get another microphone. And that's where the DJI Mic Mini comes into play. Now, there's nothing in here. It's over here. In this pouch came pretty much everything except for the owner's manual. So you've seen this before. I notice I say so a lot. So I'm going to try to not say it so much more. It comes with this wind muff. It comes with a USB charger as well as a 3/8 inch plug to connect the microphone receiver to the camera. Now the beautiful part about it for me was it comes in this rechargeable case that you can just keep everything in, and you can just plug it in on the back to charge it back up or recharge it whenever you need to. It has a light display on here that shows what the charge rate is: a quarter, half, 3/4, 100% full. And the beautiful part about it is the two microphones that comes with it, they come already bonded to the receiver. Now let's start with the receiver. The receiver actually comes with an adapter at the bottom where you can connect it to your cell phone. For the Saramonic, I had to purchase that piece separately. In this one, you simply slide this bottom piece off and slide this adapter onto the bottom of the receiver and plug it into the bottom of your phone. Now my phone is an older iPhone 13, 14, whatever it is. Therefore, it does not have the same type of connection that the iPhone has gone to, as well as Android phones. So I will have to get an adapter. And then it comes with two transmitters. So I'm just going to take this one out at the moment and show you. You're listening to me on the Rode Video Mic Go 2. Now I have used this already and it worked wonderfully. I was really impressed by it. Now the biggest fear I had was because it comes with two microphones, there's only one volume adjustment knob on here. They have it set where you can have it at 0, so whatever the output of this mic is, or whatever the input of the person's voice is into this mic, you're going to get a flat signal when it's set to 0. Or you have it where it can be +6, -6, +12, or -12 dB. I did have to adjust the volume down when I did the video of the two people, but the part that I was concerned with was one person had a stronger voice than the other person. And because you can't independently adjust these two microphones, I did not know what I was going to get, but I knew in the back of my mind, if I got them in a nice medium area, I can cut it up where I can adjust the person's voice up or down as needed. Now, the video wasn't going to be longer than 2 minutes, but that was still going to be more work that I had to do, but I did not know what to expect. Luckily, whatever these things are doing, they had their voices ideally balanced. Now, were they the same? No, but they were so close that it wasn't a concern of mine when I listened back to the video.
All right, so something I say often, people judge you by the words you use, but they also judge you by the clothes you wear, which is why I'm here at my friend Tori's store, 2nd Avenue North, Mark Dion Clothing. Good to see you.
Very good to see you, David.
You look sharp always, so always listen to a man that looks as sharp as this, for sure.
I was very, very impressed with that particular point. It seemed to hold the charge very well. Again, it is new, but with the Saramonic, I've had it so long, the battery life started declining as far as how long it would actually hold a charge. There are 2 buttons on the side. There's a power button as well as a link button. I don't see any place or any point where these buttons become intrusive or you run the risk of pressing them. Unlike the Saramonic, this button right here, it looks as if it's recessed far enough back that you would not have any issues. But if you see right here, there's nothing stopping you or stopping it from being pressed up against anything in your bag because it doesn't have a case. Or I did not, let me be clear, I did not buy the case for it, which hindsight looking at it now, I should have. The plus part about this microphone setup was that you can actually individually set the volume for each microphone independently of each other with these 2 buttons over here. Now, in all fairness, that is a plus for the Saramonic. But when it comes to sound quality, hands down, I prefer the DJI way much better than the Saramonic. Now, it's fine for what it does. Right now, during the holidays, the DJI microphone is on sale for about $80 as opposed to, I think it's regular price $169. They also have the DJI Mic Mini 3, which has a whole lot more features on it that really looks good to me, such as the 32-bit float audio, which means it's nearly impossible to have a sound that's really unusable. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. When I was using this, you had this huge microphone, which again is really functional, but it had the logo on it, doing an advertisement on it, which, all companies are going to take advantage of that. Okay, I get it. I could have placed, scratch it off or put some tape over it or, paint it over as something solid black. But it still was a large piece of equipment that was hanging right, on the chest or somewhere close by the mouth just to pick up the sound. Now, I'm not so much concerned with that because I'm not producing movies. I'm not trying to make you believe that you're a fly on the wall watching people interact with each other in a movie scene. It would be nice to be a part of that, but that's not what I'm creating. But nonetheless, this thing, it is huge, and after a while, it starts becoming a distraction. Almost as if this is the highlight of what I'm talking about in the video. Move on to the DJI Mic Mini. There's 2 ways of actually connecting this. There's a clip on the back as well as a pretty strong magnet. I'm going to use a magnet and I'm going to put it here. Already from standing here looking at the monitor, it's a whole lot less intrusive as opposed to this. I don't know how long I've had this microphone, but I know I've had it over 4 years. Even in 4 years, technology has changed a lot. So now you don't have to see this, but you see more of this, which is, again, a whole lot less intrusive. Does that mean I'm getting rid of this? Absolutely not. There'll be places and spaces where I'll go and I'll actually use this, and I'll feel more comfortable using this as far as if it gets damaged, as opposed to, around kids or if it gets wet. Now, I don't plan on doing any of that, but again, it's equipment for me to use, and it served me well. But I can't tell you how much more happier and pleased I am with this DJI Mic Mini. Well, anyway, I hope that information was useful for you. Grab your camera, go create. God bless.